everybody. Happy Friday. I'm sure you are happy after this week to have the weekend ahead of you. And just a reminder, there'll be no work posted on Saturday or Sunday. I want you to enjoy yourself just like when you're in regular class. Today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be comparing decimals, more than one, and I'm going to give you a little bonus lesson. We're going to do a little 5th grade work. It's really easy though, because once you know this, it's just one more step. So when we're looking at 3 decimals and we're comparing them, we do the same process that I was showing you yesterday in our video. We start with the furthest place value. So for this, we're all starting with the tens place because there's nothing in the ones place. So after the decimal, I look at the first place value after the decimal, which is the tenths place. So I'm comparing the 7, and the 6. Well, I automatically know that this is going to be my smallest because 6 is smaller than these 7s. But to figure out here, I know I need to go to the next place value, which is going to be the hundredths place. There's nothing here in this hundredths place. If there's nothing in the hundredths place, we can assume that that means it's a 0 because there's 0 hundredths. Now let's look. We have a 1 in this hundredths place and we have a 0 in this hundredths place. Which is the greater decimal? Right, 0.71 or 71 hundredths. So if I were to put these in order from, let's say, least to greatest, make sure you read those instructions on your workbook page. The smallest would be 67 hundredths. Next would be 7 tenths, and the last one would be, and the greatest one would be 71 hundredths. So part of your assignment is going to be doing that and just writing and comparing 3 decimals. Last thing is I'm going to show you what happens when we have a whole number. Think about this like if it's money. So let's pretend I was comparing 5.02 and 5.51. I do the same process when I'm comparing them. I'm going to go to the other side, the first number on this side of the decimal. So over here I'm going to look and I'm going to say, in my ones place, 2 5s. Then I need to go to the next place value. And when I go to the next place value, I see that there is a 0 in the tenths place and a 5 in the tenths place over here. I don't need to go any farther because I know that this is going to be my greater decimal. So I'm going to read that 5.02 is less than 5.51. So this is what I'm kind of showing you as kind of taking it to the next step. If I was going to write this as a fraction, I can write it as 5 2/100ths. Over here, I could write this as 5 51/100ths. So anything on this other side of this decimal is going to be a whole number, and everything on this side of the decimal is going to be a fraction or part of a whole. So that's what I wanted to show you today. Now, I told you you can hear about your assignment if you watch the video. So the lucky ones who watch the video will know. On your workbook pages, I only want you to do every other problem. So that means you can do all the even problems or all the odd problems. So if you're doing all the odd ones, you're doing 7, 9, 11, 13. If you're doing the even ones, 8, 10, 12, 14. So if you watch the video and follow directions, you only get half the problems today. So Monday, there will be no video from me because I have a super easy assignment for you to kind of wrap up our unit. And then on Tuesday, we're going to start our geometry unit. I love our geometry unit, and you're going to too. So have a great weekend. Bye.